Welcome to this demo of the Macmillan Education Everywhere digital platform. This is a new digital learning platform that hosts our Macmillan books, and we'll be taking you through some of the functionalities of the platform in this video. I've come in here as a secondary English teacher, so you can see that we've got our English Matters series. As a lower secondary teacher, I might have access to levels 1, 2 and 3 of the series, so that will be all of my lower secondary classes. Along the bar at the side, I've got my class setup. This is all of my class admin. So here I've got 3 classes, level 1, 2 and 3, that correspond to the books on my bookshelf. I can go into each class and check which students are there, as well as their details. You can also access the workbooks for each title. These are exactly the same as they would be in print form, but they now have the additional benefit of being interactive. All of the exercises that you usually find in the workbook are now available here interactively. We're going to select some of the answers as if we were a student or a teacher testing out some of the exercises. Both students and teachers can check the answers to see how well the exercise was completed. This is a particularly useful feature for students that are wanting to practice their classwork and see where they perhaps got things wrong, but it's also something that can be used for homework. We're now going to show how you can set homework for one of your classes. If you go to Schoolwork, Homework, Dashboard, you can select the class. Here we're going to be setting homework for a level 2 class or grade 8. And we want them to do some work on adverbs, so we'll name the homework this. You can select the activities that you'd like the class to do. These can be previewed before setting them, so you can check what's involved. Here we have an activity on changing adjectives to adverbs, so we'll add that. We can now assign the activity to specific students, or we can have the activity being set to the whole class. Here for this level 2 class, we'll want all 3 of them to complete it. We now need to decide how long the students have to complete the homework. Here we'll give them until the beginning of next week, but we will accept submissions past the end date. Now we can save this as a draft, and all we need to do is submit it. This homework will appear in my dashboard, and the students will be able to access it once it's live. We are now logged in as one of the level 2 or grade 8 students. As you can see here, I've only got access to the workbook for my grade level. I've also noticed that we've got a notification that shows I've got a new homework assignment. This is the homework that my teacher has set me on adverbs. I can go through and complete the homework, filling out all of the interactive spaces. Once I've filled in the activity, I'm ready to submit this to my teacher. I can go through and see that I've completed 1 out of 1 of my homework activities. We're now logged in as if we're a teacher again, and we're going to check to see who's completed the homework that we've set. I'm going to go into Schoolwork and Progress. Here I can see both the course average and homework average for all of my classes. If we view the details for the level 2 class for the work that we've just set, I can see that student 1 is the only person that's completed the task so far. We can check back at any point to see how many people have completed it. This student scored 89%. We can view more details and see not only the total score, so in this case 8 out of 9, but also how long the student spent on the work. We can go further and see exactly which question the students got right or wrong. This is useful because as a teacher you then can set individual feedback to each student, which will appear the next time that they log in.